welcome back to my kitchen and welcome to the Recipe Therapist. On today's episode, I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing another collaboration. This one's going to be with my girlfriend, Sonia, from her channel called Domestic Diva. And Sonia is so super talented. She posts about 3 to 4 times a week. She does everything from cooking videos to clean with me videos and DIYs. I'm gonna leave a link to Sonia's channel in my description box below, so make sure that you go over to her channel, show her some love, and see what delicious treat she's gonna be making for all of you. And today we both decided we're gonna be doing a St. Patrick's Day dessert for all of you. I'm gonna be making a pistachio pudding cake. I've been making this cake for years. Our family loves it. I think your family will love it too, and it's not that hard to make. So let me show you what goes into this delicious pistachio pudding cake. We're gonna start out with the cake pans. I have 2 8-inch round cake pans. Now, this cake recipe uses no flour. We're gonna be using Bisquick today. It calls for 3 cups of Bisquick, not just the pancake mix. You have to make sure you get the baking mix, okay? So we're gonna be using, like I said, 3 cups of this today in the recipe. We have 4 room temperature eggs, 1 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of water, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 cup of granulated sugar. Now, here's the star of the show. We have 2 boxes of pistachio pudding, okay? This is what's gonna give this cake that green color and that pistachio delicious flavor. Now, for the top of the cake, we're gonna be making a quick and easy frosting using 2 pints of heavy whipping cream and another 2 boxes of pistachio pudding. We're gonna whip it together with a hand mixer. It's gonna come out so delicious. Now, to decorate this cake, I picked up a few things from the Dollar Tree. Some of these coins and these like sparkly 4-leaf clovers and these beautiful flowers. I kind of liked them because they have some green in them. I don't know how I'm gonna decorate this cake, but I just picked these up and I figured, you know, I'll kind of experiment as I go. And last but not least, I have my beautiful white cake stand that I picked up at Michael's last year, and it's gonna make this cake look so beautiful. I just finished doing both my pans with butter, flour, and I sprayed it with some coconut spray just to ensure that it doesn't stick. Now we're ready to take basically all of this ingredients and mix it right into my glass mixing bowl. So I have my 3 cups of Bisquick going in, and here's my 2 packages of pistachio pudding. Okay, I have my oil going in. I mean, this is such an easy, delicious, and moist cake. I got my water. Look how that's turning green, see? And I beated my room temperature eggs, so I'm just gonna pour them in. And here comes my delicious vanilla. I love vanilla. I mean, you could add some almond extract to this as well, but I think the pistachio has some almond flavor in it. And last but not least, we have our sugar going in. So what I'm going to do is just take my mixer here and I'm gonna mix it on a low speed for about 1 minute. Cakes are baking off in the oven. Let's get started with the whipped cream. This is where it might get a little tricky, but don't worry because I'm gonna help you with that. So we're gonna take 2 pints of full fat, heavy whipping cream. Okay, that's one going in, and we got the other one. Now, what we're going to do with this whipped cream is we're not going to whip it, you know, to where it starts to become like whipped cream. We're gonna whip it partially right before it starts to turn into a whipped cream, because when we add these 2 boxes of the pudding mix, it's gonna thicken up really quick. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm gonna whip this on like a medium speed to start. So I've been whipping my cream for about, I don't know, 1 minute and 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes tops. And you can see how it's not quite as thin as it was, but it's not thick like whipping cream. This is exactly what we want. So now we're ready to finish up this cream by adding our 2 boxes of our pudding. And you're gonna see when I begin to, you know, mix this up, the rest, it's gonna turn into this like nice thick whipped cream. So I'm gonna beat it for about another, I don't know, minute or so. Exactly what it's supposed to look like. You see how thick that got in like no time flat? I actually whipped it for less than a minute. It probably takes about 30 to 45 seconds, depending on your mixer, but be careful not to overmix it, because then it becomes too hard and it just ruins the cake. But this is perfect. So while our cakes are baking, I'm going to pop this in the refrigerator, and then we're gonna decorate this cake, and it's gonna be so beautiful. My cakes have been cooking for about 30 minutes, and now we're gonna check them out to see if they're done. I mean, look at these cakes. They're nice and golden brown on top. See how they puffed up? I'm gonna take a toothpick and put one right in here and see if it comes out clean. This one's still a little wet, so probably gonna cook this for about another 3 to 4 minutes, and then it's gonna be just perfect. So look at my frosting. I just took it out of the refrigerator, and I just wanted to show you, this is actually the perfect consistency, how I like it. But if you find that you made the frosting, you don't like the consistency, if it's too hard, you can just add a little bit more loose whipping cream like this. I'm just gonna show you. And you can just, you know, mix it up together like this, and it will soften up the whipped cream to make it easier to spread. See that? And of course, I mean, I will definitely add some flavor to it, so just a little tip. Look at my cakes. They've been cooling off for about a half hour. They're so perfect. They're ready for me to frost. So I'm going to take my cake stand now, and basically, I'm just gonna make this a 2-layer cake. I'm gonna take, I kind of loosened them from the bottom, so look how nice and perfect they come out. I mean, they can't be any better. And I'm gonna start with one first on my beautiful cake stand. And my frosting is nice and smooth, so I'm gonna take just a regular butter knife like this, and I'm just gonna begin to frost the top of the cake, just like this. And then I'm going to add the other layer on of cake, and we're gonna finish frosting the rest. Cake is all done and complete. I think it came out really, really pretty. I wound up frosting the whole thing. And as a bonus, you can see some of these pistachio nuts. They're actually in the pudding mix. I really thought it came out so pretty. I wound up using the flowers on the top. I don't know, I just like the way they look better. And I took my Dollar Tree items, my St. Patrick's Day decorations, and I just kind of, you know, spread them around the base of the cake. I really had a great time making this cake today for all of you. I want to thank you all for watching, and I want to remind you to check out Sonia's channel in my description box below, the Domestic Diva, and see what delicious St. Patrick's Day treat she's going to be making for all of you. Thanks again for watching. I'll leave the recipe for this cake in the description box below, and we'll see you next time to serve up some more love. Take care.